Hi guys, I'm coming to y'all with a video on how to clean your makeup brushes. It's really going to be nice me filming this because I haven't filmed in a long time and I was real anxious to do this. So I got some time to do this video, and I've been missing you guys, and I do apologize for not putting out videos as often as I want to. I just need to get a routine and I haven't got that yet, so please forgive me for that. But what I have here is a tray I bought from the Dollar Tree, and I really like this. It's kind of a little bit shallow, but not shallow, that much shallow. But I like it because they have the ridges where I can just stand my brushes as I clean them and line them up. And then I'll take this to the sink and I'll rinse them out. But before I do that, what I like to do, I found that works out for me. I purchased this DETANGLER brush. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see that, but it's a DETANGLER, and it was for $3.99 at Ross. And what I like about this brush, guys, it's plastic. It's not like a regular comb brush. It's like this is plastic all over, and it doesn't have a sponge where it soaks up the moisture and it gets wet inside. It's all plastic, and this is what you want to look for. And also the back is like this, and you can take this back off so you won't get stuff all inside of it. And it just comes attached, which I do like this, and I really just left this on there because I would just throw this away. I really don't need it. And you just take it apart like that, and also you won't get bacteria built up in it, and you can clean the back side and the front side. And this is really, you don't need that, but I just left it on here to show y'all that you can take it apart so you don't have a sponge. It's all plastic, and I really like this to clean my brushes. Okay, what I do, I put water up in this. I'm gonna put a little bit in here, because really your soap and your conditioner is what you need to start with. But I just do that just to make it kind of like a little soapy, and I just place that there. And the soap that I'm going to use, y'all, is just regular hand soap, and it's like this, and it has like a moisturizer. It has glycerin in there, which I love glycerin. Glycerin is a very good moisturizer. And you use a conditioner, a hair conditioner, and I try to find a conditioner with oils in it, and I bought this at the Dollar Tree. And I also use Professional Suave, but you just want to find a conditioner that has an oil in it. And I got this from Dollar Tree to $1, and this also from a Dollar Tree is $1. And it's antibacterial soap, and you want that antibacterial soap. Okay, so this is what I do. Okay, that's it. Okay, so all I do is I just put some soap in there, like that. Then I take my conditioner and I add my conditioner to the soap, so as it cleans, it moisturizes. Like brand new brushes, I clean those first before I use them, and I would only use the conditioner just to clean them with. And what I do is just take my brush, I wet it in some of the water. You really don't need a lot. And I just take it, I just go back and forth like this. And I like this because, you know, the comb is combing through. It's not harsh or nothing, because these bristles are very soft, very soft, very soft. And I like it because they got some short ones and they got some long ones. Now, if you have a long brush like this, you can use the long ones. And if you have a short brush, you can use the center. And you just go through it like this. Not rough, just bring your comb through it. And you know, you can push the thing down and go through it too. But you just want to do I don't like the motion like that, because you actually can tear your bristles out your brush. But I just like to do long sweeps like this. And the brush is getting clean. And what I do is just hang that on there top, and I move on to the next one. And I do the same thing. Just go back and forth. Except for using your hand and all that. And No, I don't want that. I don't want that on my hand, going all into my skin. You rubbing all that into your skin. No. And also, they do sell these little mittens on Sigma for $30, $40. I don't think so. All this I paid $4, $5, $6, $7. Okay, and I have a good little system here. And it's big enough. And I've done this many a times, guys, and it does not ruin my brush at all because the plastic is very soft. You see how that smashes in? It's not rough at all like a comb. And those bristles is just really getting down deep into those hairs and getting all that out of there. If it's getting too murky, just add some more water. And just go on to the next one. You know, you can add as much water you want up in here. It doesn't really matter. And this really works really good. Really good, y'all. I wouldn't lie to you. It get down deep. You can smash it into those and go deep and just go back and forth, you know. You just sit it in there and just go back and forth like that with those hairs, those bristles. Get down deep in that brush. And I like to slant my brushes up so the water won't go back into the female. Like this little brush like this, all you have to do is just run that right there in the little ones. And the spoolie. After I do this, guys, I'm going to show y'all how I dry my brushes. I came up with this idea because I do not like sitting my brushes on the side because water can still drain into the thing. I like to have my brushes drying like this, upside down. But I couldn't find nothing that actually holds bigger brushes like this. Bigger brushes like this. So I came up with an idea and I'm going to share that with y'all. So I'm going to continue to do these brushes, and next I'll show y'all how I dry them. I'll be back. Now I showed you while you're sitting down and you don't want to stand up and do it in the sink. I just wanted to come film this part. So if you just want to do it in the sink, you would put this in the sink and take a brush and just do the same thing, but you're going to do it in the sink. And you don't have to sit down. I'd rather do it like this, but since I was filming, I just wanted to show you that way. You can do it with a tray, or you can do it like this, standing on in the sink, which is more logical. And then now you want to rinse your brushes, and you want to rinse your brushes like with a cool, semi-cool water, not too hot. And also what you do is go ahead and take your brush and just go back and forth, still rinsing all that soap out with still using this. And what I like to do to get all the water out is I like to shake all the water out like this. Now give it a good hard shake. And what that does is fluff it out and get all the water out. And see how clean that brush came out? Very nice. And that's all I do is shake it really hard to where I'm feeling on my skin that I feel no water but like a mist. And that's it. So I'm sitting, kind of standing them up right here by the sink. Against the sink. Okay. I'm gonna move this camera just a little bit to show y'all this right here. Okay, I also bought this at the Dollar Tree, and what it is one of those containers that you hold from both sides. But what I did, I drilled some holes to fit my brushes, and I'm gonna put the brush upside down like this. Take my brush in one of the holes that I made. I'm gonna just stick it in here this way, And what it does, it stands up like this, and it actually dries upside down. So that is how I made my brush holder dryer. And I can put as many brushes as I want in here. I did this kind of quick, so I was going to go and kind of buff the edges a little bit better. But this is what I'm going to use to have my brushes dry overnight. I'm going to show y'all how I did this. All I did was I stand the brush up. Let's see, I stand the brush up here like this, and I just get a pencil and I trace it on top of here with a pencil. I trace it, and I take my drill like this, and I drill a hole. So I'm going to do this one right here and show y'all real quick. I already did the markings and everything right here for this brush right here. And you see it kind of fits like that. So hopefully I got it measured enough to do it. Set that aside. I'm going to turn my drill on. And what I do, I just outline it. I press it down like that, made my hole. Just like that. Now let's see if it fits. So you always want to go smaller. You can't make the hole smaller, so it's better to have it smaller than bigger. So it's still too small, so I make it a little bigger. I'm going to go outside more with the black. Okay, you want to stop, measure it again. Really, you have to be a handyman to really put up with something like that. Almost there. And you don't want it too big because you want it to kind of stop. Sorry if that's hurting your ears. Okay, there it goes. You don't want it too loose and you don't want it too tight. So I think I'm going to do a little bit bigger. Okay, that is enough. So that's my brush dryer, y'all. And what I do is turn it this way, put it in. There it goes. Turn it back over. And it's upside down drying. So I hope y'all enjoyed this DIY or DIY. So it's DIY, DIY. Thank y'all for tuning in with this DIY of a cleaning your makeup brushes and making a brush makeup holder dryer. I'll tell you about the drainage. You know, when you set your brushes upside down to dry, you just put it back on this tray so all the water won't go on your surface of your desk or anything and ruin up anything. And you use this as the surface to put back on top so the water will drain into this. And that's it. That's all I want to say. I had to make sure y'all tell y'all that. It's dual purpose. I really like this setup. Have a smiley day.